Can you explain?
I would love to.
What is going on?
I would love to explain.
What have you done to us?
I would love to explain what's going on. I like new technology. I like I like things, you know, when I like new stuff, and I like you know the latest and the greatest things, and so I got a new capture device, the Elgato.
Yeah, because the old one it didn't work too well on Macs, and you stream from your Mac.
Right. Well, and we also were thinking about using it to capture like VHSs and other things.
Sure.
And in general, the Hauppauge's software wasn't something. The Hauppauge's software wasn't up to snuff for me.
So you bought a new capture.
I bought a new, and it was working fine. It wasn't working 100%. Can you hand me my laptop so I can see if we're streaming?
I'll give you your diagnostic laptop.
I don't even know if we're streaming.
Jack has his diagnostic laptop.
Yep. Is there a way I can check if we're streaming, I wonder?
You can go to the website.
I can go to the website.
If the stream is streaming.
Right.
But, you know, we still have the old capture card, and because my computer's not a Mac, that works just fine on my computer.
Right.
It works just fine.
Yeah.
I streamed with it the other day. We played Maximo, we played Vanquish. Ran perfectly.
It ran
perfectly.
Great.
I had no hitches on either of those streams. So, you know, we get here today, and, you know, it's getting to be close to stream time, and I grabbed the old one. I brought it with. I thought, you know, well, I'm gonna stream Zone of the Enders 2 today. I'll bring the capture card and I'll hook it up. I'm hooking it up. Jack's, no, I got this new card.
Yeah.
It is 1% more efficient.
It is not 1% more efficient.
1% more efficient. And for the last 45 minutes, Jack has been like installing and uninstalling strange software on my solid state hard drive that's kind of small to begin with, and because it's solid state, it's got a limited number of write times, and so he's just installing shit, uninstalling it left and right, reducing the lifespan of my hard drive by years.
Yep.
By years. And what's our current status, Jack? Are we running?
What? No, not even close. The second runner, is that what we're playing?
Yeah.
It's the second runner. Okay,
Yeah.
great. Updating the stream. Okay, great. No, we're not even close.
We're not even close?
Because
Wow, because I've got my old capture card. It's sitting right next to me. It's got all of the cords plugged into it where they need to be.
I know.
I'd really just need to plug it into the back of the PS2 and the PS3, and we'd be fine. We'd be fine.
It's true. Okay, so here's my explanation. So yeah, all you're seeing right now is the color bars, and you're hearing us, which I think is great, you know. So the way the old capture card works, the Hauppauge HPR, whatever, PVR HD or whatever, is you have to open up the Hauppauge capture window, and then in Open Broadcaster make a little capture box to capture the window, and so you have two programs running.
Wow, that's one extra step.
Well, but not only do you have two programs running, like your capture window is not always the same. There's a quality loss. There's more moving parts, right? Because the Hauppauge capture software isn't the smoothest.
Well, I think a blank screen is far more entertaining.
And so with the Elgato, OBS recognizes that as a pure video input device, so you don't need another program running, you don't need another point of failure. And here's the real important part. I was using it on Windows this afternoon while we were playing Bloodborne, and everything worked fine. Everything worked fine on my computer. But when we try to get it to work on Rich's computer, a problem happens. And so that's the thing, is it recorded perfectly through OBS, no other programs needing to run. You get nice, crisp video. It takes up the full screen. It looks nice. Everything is great except for on Rich's computer.
I'm trying to analyze this. I think we may have gone wrong by setting this up 40 minutes before the stream.
But it worked so well for me earlier. It worked without a hitch earlier. We recorded all of our gameplay this afternoon using this method.
You do these things early, so you know you don't have to worry about it later. Come on, Jack, get on the Trello.
So in any case, so Rich thought it would be funny if we were just streaming a blank screen. So we could start technically on time-ish, and now we need to hook it all up through the old capture device because it's just not working. And here's the really weird part is you can listen to this now. That's the sound that the PS3 is making now for some reason.
Yeah, the screen is the PS3.
Yeah, but
The sound...
that's the sound that is coming out of the TV right now.
Through your capture device.
Through my capture
Your
device.
amazing new piece of technology that you have acquired.
In any case, so now Rich wants me to hook it up live as penance.
Jack, I knew this would be fun.
It's true. Can you help a little bit?
What
Like,
oh no. You got this, Jack. You know what you're doing. What do you need me to do, Jack?
well, you're on this side of it. Okay, so I'm hooking up.
Are you hooking up the old one? Or are you going to try to get the new one to work? What do you want to do?
We need to hook up the old one
We need to hook up the old one?
because
Okay.
the new one's not working.
Do you know why? I thought you thought you knew why.
I thought I knew why.
So you don't know why.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. All right.
I have no idea what's going on whatsoever.
This cord out of my way.
Okay, so now we are unhooking the Elgato, which is I like the Elgato capture
I'm
device.
sure it's fine.
It works great for
me.
me.
We needed to give ourselves time
Yeah.
to make sure this all worked.
Right. So why are they starting so early? Rich wanted to start early, and we
We played Bloodborne. We played that for hours. I'm saying, we could keep going on until midnight, or we could start a little bit earlier since we got enough Bloodborne play in.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be why. Okay, well that's on me.
What?
I didn't plug the HDMI into the old one.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Down there. Okay, so now, so now the old capture device is all hooked up. Sometime failure is always an option. And it happens sometimes. You try something new, and that's the price you pay for trying something new.
I'm not really trying to make you feel. I'm worried about that. No. I just thought this would be fun.
It's very funny. It's very fun. It's the curse of the wolf. I think you're right. What you got here is a Bloodborne. Not very good one at that. I don't know what that's from, but it's funny. Right, so now we open up. Oh, it's been a while since I've used the Hauppauge capture. See, and then you got this like big gonky thing on your...
Whatever. Who gives a shit?
It's big gonky, Rich.
We need to play a game.
We need to play a game, I agree. But, it's on this tiny screen. It's going to mess with the quality. Or something.
People want to see game.
People want to see game. People will be seeing game. In mere moments, people will be seeing game. Maybe. Because the Hauppauge capture is taking its sweet-ass time. Because it's and by the way, the Elgato capture software is equally as wonky.
I'm sure it will be great.
Both of the proprietary software is wonky, which is why I liked going through Open Broadcaster, even for just recording stuff. If anyone was around earlier, I accidentally streamed for 2 seconds.
No, because we didn't have the right key in.
Oh, that's right.
They changed their keys.
Great.
Yeah.
Then that's great. But see, we're still waiting for component video signal with the old one.
We could have done this 40 minutes ago.
We could have.
And it'd been fine.
But I was trying something new.
What are you
Well,
nerds whining about?
We're nerding.
We need to give ourselves more time to do this shit.
We do.
Like 10 minutes before the stream is probably not the best time to check audio levels. You get to the studio an hour earlier than that, like we were, and then you do it then. You do it
We
then,
were
you
here
know,
all
it's
day.
fine,
We
it's
could have
fine.
done it anyway. It's fine. Everything's
You just
fine.
have to start streaming, and you're streaming, and you're good.
Okay, well, you work on this. I'm going to work on getting...
I'm gonna work on
I'm
it.
getting Jay a microphone.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to work on.
Are you streaming right now?
We are. Rich wanted to stream my failure. No, and this needs to go down here. This needs to go down here so the wires aren't up in the air yet. That's great.
Oh, there. Look, Jack. I got it working in like a minute.
I hate.
Well, it was far less than a minute. I got it working. I think it literally took me 5 seconds. It literally took me 5 seconds.
I'm gonna go get a beer. Rich is making me drink. Rich is making me drink.
He's making you like with peer pressure?
Yeah.
Beer pressure?
Peer pressure.
That's a thing.
It is now.
This is our best stream ever.
This is great. I can't get this up. I'm having serious issues now.
Did you pop out the chat already? Or do I need to refresh the screen, Jack? What's going on? Where did the chat go? The chat has vanished.
It's on my laptop. I don't know where it is. Shut up. How about that?
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
Jay, are you gonna be sitting there? Would you like to sit there?
Nah, sit over there.
Okay.
I guess. I don't know. I don't care.
Well, that's what I'm asking you. Where do you want
Probably
to
not
sit?
even gonna be here that long.
Where do you want to? I'm gonna try to set you up with your microphone, so people can hear all the things that you have to say
Or not say.
or not say. So I just want to know where you're at. I just want to know like what's going on with your life.
This is why Twitch was invented.
To look at a blank screen and hear people
fumble around.
fumble around. This is why people want like a camera on us so much, so they could watch us fail instead of just hear us fail.
What sub did we miss? Now that we're having technical problems and we're not really seeing the chat because we're trying to get the stream running. But since the most important thing in the world is to announce each and every subscriber, who did we miss? Who did we miss? I'm gonna hold off getting the stream set up until you tell me who I missed because everyone's bitching about it in the chat.
Well, I mean that is important, Rich.
We're all waiting. We're all waiting for you to let us know so I can say it out loud. Because apparently the whole chat already knows who it was because they're bitching about it. Totally not Jake! Thank you for subscribing. We really appreciate it.
I mean that sounded sarcastic.
That sounded sarcastic.
No! No! I'm totally sincere.
Totally sincere.
Each and every one
Okay.
of
You're
our
good to go.
subscribers. Each and every one of them are special.
That still sounds like sarcasm.
Yeah.
I can't tell when you're sincere or not
How
anymore.
could you say that about me? How could you do that, my good friends?
My good friends, now I know you're being sarcastic.
Oh my god. I'm leaving.
I quit.
Okay.
Oh, what?
There's no more things.
Oh, there was one. Oh, on the floor.
Go. I need to know. Okay, so what big, important, controversial thing? Oh, that's right. You need the new.
Oh, is that okay?
We had to update all of the jams, the jimmies.
Oh yeah, I got a message about that.
Yeah, they got hacked or something. So there is a new.
Why is this not letting me shrink this window left or right?
Yeah, is that weird? It's kind of wonky software. That's what I was
This is open broadcasting.
Is that why you were trying something new?
That's what I was just supposed to try something new.
Oh, okay.
It's because sometimes the software gets a little wonky. It's right there.
Whoa. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I know. It's a great password. The password is my balls are itchy 6969. Balls.
With a Z.
Okay. Is Rich streaming by accident? No, we're streaming way on purpose. Rich wanted to stream our failure because he wanted to make fun of me because he thought that would be funny. And I'm going to allow it because I think it is.
Funny.
I think it is funny. I'm glad you guys can enjoy my failure. It's mine.
They've got your back.
Yeah, I know.
And you know what? I appreciate that.
Jay, Tyrone Slothropes says he saw Elephant Man for the first time today, and it's become my favorite David Lynch movie.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I
What
like
are
that
your
movie.
thoughts on Elephant Man?
I like Elephant Man a lot. I haven't seen
Yeah.
it in a long time, but I love the look of it. And I remember it's like odd for David Lynch because it's so like emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very un-David Lynchy. It's very classic.
Yeah. Yeah. It feels like an older movie than it is.
Yeah. So I really like it because it's not David Lynchy.
Well, I think what happened is he made, Eraserhead. Mel Brooks saw it. Mel Brooks loved it. So Mel Brooks' company, hired him to do Elephant Man.
Yep.
That was a big movie. So then they hired him to do Dune, and that was like a horrible disaster. And he's like, fuck all this. And
Yep.
then he made Blue Velvet.
Yeah.
And then he's been making his own movies ever since.
I'm not going to be able to see the chat. Because,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's probably
This is
true.
the
That's
window
okay. Well, you'll be playing. I'll have my laptop here. That's actually the weird thing. The weirdest thing about Elephant Man is that it's produced by Mel Brooks, and he there's a little behind the scenes featurette on the DVD where Mel Brooks talks about it and how much he loves it.
Oh, yeah.
So was The Fly.
Yeah, The Fly was Mel Brooks, too.
Really?
So there's a little period where he was producing interesting movies by interesting filmmakers.
That's really great.
Yeah.
That's really great.
And now he wants to make Spaceballs, too.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
He's like 98.
He yeah. He
I
should
love
just-
Mel Brooks. Don't get me wrong.
Well, what was the last one? The Dracula Dead and Loving It? I think that's the last movie he directed. That was terrible.
Yeah. He's not thinking about directing it, is he?
I would imagine he is.
Oh sure.
How old is he?
He's pretty old.
He's very old.
Yeah, and he hasn't directed anything. I mean, he did the stage version of it. I think he directed some of that at least, but...
How's the game volume?
Oh, do you want me to check?
Well, or
I can.
people can tell me.
I can check. Well, anyway, and on the behind the scenes featurettes, and I'm sure it was the same with The Fly. Like, all he talked about was how the distribution company required or wanted his name on the box because Mel Brooks was the big name.
Oh, but that would throw people off.
Exactly.
Mel Brooks presents The Elephant Man.
Well, that's gotta be hysterical.
It's not bad as an elephant. Woo! Yeah.
You can't hear the game at all.
At all.
At all. Whoa.
Oh my god.
What is this? This is some crazy anime.
Yep.
This is a game?
This is a
It
game.
looks like a cartoon.
Yep.
It's a game that looks like, well, the game itself doesn't look like a cartoon. A little bit. Alright. Give it a minute for things to be adjusted, and then tell me what it sounds like.
We're just talking about cartoons now.
What's going on here?
That's the way I got it, because I just set this up as quickly as I can.
Right.
Oh, there, I went away. Okay.
I slapped this shit together, and it's working.
I still can't hear the game audio at all.
At all.
At all.
Um,
Try turning it up. Yeah, from there maybe. Okay. I'm checking. There we go.
okay.
Oh wait.
Appropriate level.
Now it's a little too loud, like half that. Right, no, lower. Lower. A little bit lower.
That's where I had it
Right there.
That's where I had it before, and you couldn't hear anything.
No, it was lower.
I don't know these things.
That's great.
That's great.
That's great. That sounds great. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Everything's great. Everything's great. We did it, everybody.
How long is this? Have you been streaming?
We've only been streaming for 19 minutes. We figured it out in the first 19 minutes.
The way things were going, we wouldn't have started until 6:30.
Oh my god.
That's true. Because, by the way, right now, if we wouldn't have been streaming, I would have kept trying to get the other thing to work.
Yeah.
But it worked for recording the game footage. Is that a naked lady? Why is there a naked lady?
Because Japanese.
What kind of game are you playing?
Is this a game?
It will be as soon as the intro video is over.
Oh, she's missing her bits.
Yeah.
This is weird.
This is oh.
She is never naked in the game, of course. Just in the weird intro version they made for the re-release.
Oh.
And she just birthed a shiny ball from her woman areas, and now a man has it, and it's exploding.
Well, this you're saying now, this makes no sense. I mean, they basically made a music video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm saying I get it. Just a bit suggestive. And that's fine. Oh, she's not naked. Apparently she's wearing a skin-colored optical camouflage suit. That would make sense. That would make perfect sense. What is this?
You're a giant robot.
You're a giant robot. Okay, great. Great.
Well, you're in a giant robot, I guess. You pilot the giant robot.
Like robot jocks.
Like robot jocks.
This
only
is just like Robot Jocks.
This
Insane.
looks just like robot
Only
jocks.
insane. But robot jocks are like clunk,
Yeah.
clunk. This you just fly around at warp speed and
Okay.
destroy things with your giant sword.
I think I'd prefer big, vulgar, clunky robots.
I
I mean, they're not more
appreciate-
efficient, of course, but I think they're more entertaining to watch.
I appreciate both. you'd like Mech Warrior though. That's the clunky robot series. of
Okay.
Games, yeah.
Tonight it's Rich, Jack, and Jay. And Jay might not be here for a while, but he's hanging out now.
I might fall asleep.
Ryan.
I don't blame you.
Works.
Works.
Satanic Cheeseburger. Thank you for subscribing. We very much appreciate it. Jeffy?
What the fuck?
Someone.
What do y'all think of the last best of the worst?
I loved it. I hope you were asking us. Because...
I was asking everybody.
Oh, shit. Oh, hold on. Avianya. Thank you for subscribing. We very much appreciate it. I really liked the last best of the worst, and it had been so long since we filmed it, I completely forgot about all the movies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
See, it was interesting because I didn't watch the movies this time, so
Oh, that's right.
I was watching it from a different perspective than normal.
And what did you think?
Of the episode or just the movies?
Of the
or-
episode.
Oh, it was a good episode. It was a quality episode.
It's something that I think about often, which is if I wasn't part of the show, would I watch it? You know?
Yeah.
I think the answer is yes.
Well, that's good. I was surprised there was so many people that were shocked that none of you knew who Cynthia Rothrock was. Lots of comments about that. Oh my god. Jack's breaking
I think it was
shit.
mostly just me and Mike.
No,
Yeah,
I never
you
heard
didn't
of
know, you didn't know either.
Yeah, Josh was... I'm familiar with her. And I'm familiar with her, but...
Right.
But it was annoying because you guys, in your discussion, you were talking about, you know, can you think of another... or any sort of comparable female action star from that era.
Right.
And no one can think of any. And then I see comments where everyone's like, what about Linda Hamilton in Terminator 2? And it's like, that's one person in one movie.
Sigourney Weaver.
Those are the two
Oh,
that
and-
everyone kept saying. It's like,
And by
that's
the way,
not the same at all.
Sigourney Weaver is not an action hero.
No, we're talking about like a Van Damme type, or
Right.
you know, someone who
Yeah.
does like stunts and like
Right.
a Jackie Chan, like that kind of thing.
Her only action role is Ripley.
Yeah,
Right. And that's not... I don't even know if you can count that as an action
Just
role.
in Aliens.
Just in Aliens. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. And so...
so I thought it was weird that everyone went to those two people, and it's like that's nothing at all like what we're talking
The
about.
same with Linda Hamilton. That's not an action role until Terminator 2.
Right.
Yeah, well, that's what they were saying.
Yeah.
So that one role in that one movie is comparable to Van Damme's entire career.
Is comparable
Apparently.
to a sea of Michael Dudikoffs. Right.
Well, I would say Cynthia Rothrock is on the level of Michael Dudikoff. Those are like B-movie
Yeah.
action
Yeah, that's fair.
people.
Oh, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I can think of people like Michael Dudikoff. Like, and there were a sea of dudes.
Sure.
But
Yeah,
I
there was like
just
the...
so impressed with her though.
Yeah.
Her stunts in that
Oh,
movie.
yeah, she's great.
Her flipping around.
She still does stuff, too. She's in like a horrible, no-budget Expendables type movie, like all-female Expendables. It's like her, Vivica Fox, who else is in it? Zoe Bell from Death Proof, the Tarantino movie.
Sure.
And then like one other person. It's just like this horrible Z-grade. It might be an Asylum movie, I'm not sure.
No, you know what? I checked up on her, like, on Twitter. She's still, like, fighting. She's
Oh, yeah.
still acting
Yeah,
and, like,
Cynthia Rothrock's
personal
great.
trainer. Like, she's still around. Good for her. But yeah, like, the important part is, why didn't we know about her?
Yeah.
And, like, I saw a lot of comments that she did a ton of foreign movies.
Oh, yeah, she was big in Hong Kong, I
Big in
guess.
Hong Kong, so maybe that was it. And I don't know.
Didn't quite make the transition.
Yeah.
It's a shame she never made it to the level of a like Under Siege type.
Yeah,
movie.
yeah, and that's what you guys were talking about.
Yes.
Like that, like a Steven Seagal
Yes.
level.
Right. Steven Seagal.
I've never seen a Steven Seagal movie.
You need to fix that.
I don't know if I do. I hate his face. There's something about his face.
Yes.
I hate him. I do like Hard to Kill though.
Hard to kill. Okay. For my birthday one year, a friend got me like a DVD like 4-pack of his movies. I've never watched any of them.
It's amazing because Steven Seagal is an actual Aikido master.
Yeah.
He can act like, and there is video footage of him doing his like final Aikido training, which is where like 8 dudes just attack you and you have to defend yourself against 8 dudes. And he pushes them aside as if it was choreographed. So he is actually amazing,
Yeah.
but on screen has so little charisma.
He's just like looking at a tree stump. No, I have seen one movie. He's in Machete, the Robert Rodriguez movie,
Oh,
but that doesn't count.
No, that doesn't.
He's all like weird and bloated now.
Hanging out with Putin. No, and by the way, I was unaware that Undefeatable was famously the source of the best fight scene of all time.
Oh yeah.
The YouTube
Yeah.
clip.
Oh yeah, I recognized it as soon as that fight started.
Yeah.
Yeah. But even like seeing the characters earlier, it didn't click until they got shirtless. And then it's like, oh my god, I've seen this before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'd seen the movie before that clip went viral.
Which apparently if you press R2 you can move faster.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
That's exactly what I'm
I'm
doing.
just saying, that's what they were saying.
Okay.
That's what they were saying.
Well,
in the
keep
chat.
doing what you're doing because it does what you want it to.
Yeah.
That's the lesson.
This game is Zone of the Enders, the second thing. The second
It's
Enders.
it's the second one, the second runner.
The
So,
second runner.
Runner is their name for pilot. You're a giant robot pilot, they call you a runner.
Oh, okay.
The Metatron is not
The second Ender.
Second runner.
It's very strong. It wasn't here last time I came.
It's a double meaning because it's a sequel, and it's also a new main character.
Oh,
Ah!
great. That's great.
Crews are goofing off again.
Gumbot, I've only seen a couple episodes of Every Frame's a Painting. Have you
Oh
seen that
yeah,
YouTube show?
people have recommended that. I haven't watched any of it.
The
Interesting.
there's one that I really liked. I think that was kind of dissecting Wes Anderson shot composition, and I thought that was really great. The one that I think was really bad, he was trying to explain
Got it back.
comedy or not Simon Pegg.
Edgar Wright.
Thank you. Oh my God, I was blanked. He was trying to dissect Edgar Wright's comedy editing. And I think he actually did a really bad job of explaining why his editing is funny.
What ship did you
And
see?
So, but it is more analytical. It's not just like a generic YouTube review thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's like showing clips and showing examples and trying to explain why we like the things we like. And I think some episodes are really good. I've only seen a few though.
Okay. Yeah, some people have recommended that. I haven't watched it.
What are my thoughts on Nutella? It's the greatest thing in the world.
I've never had Nutella.
Oh my God, don't.
Oh my God, don't. Sounds great.
If I could choose, like you get one food for the rest of your life, it would be peanut butter Nutella sandwiches. It's like crack cocaine to me.
What is it? It's like chocolate and.
It's chocolate and hazelnut.
Okay.
But it's not chocolate. It's just like cocoa powder, so it's not terribly bad for you, and it's high in protein.
Oh, really?
And so like, you take like a scoop of peanut butter, a scoop of Nutella, and that like helps curb some cravings, and it's not technically the worst thing for you.
That's good.
As long as you get like the sugar-free peanut butter and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, it's so great. Chocolate and Nutella sandwiches, the greatest. Honestly, when does the game start? This is a Rich Evans game right here.
The game starts now.
Nope. I've seen Danger 5. Have you ever seen Danger 5?
No, it's on Netflix now.
Yeah, it's funny.
Is it British?
Australian.
Okay.
I've only seen the first season, but it's very funny.
And is it? They just did a second season, right?
They did, and I haven't seen it.
I know the second season is like 80s. It takes place in the 80s
is
or
it?
something. Yeah. I know so little about it.
The first season is pitch perfect every single bad Italian movie we've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
It's honestly brilliant. The attention to detail, like miniatures for establishing shots.
Oh.
Everybody is overdubbed.
Okay.
And it just slightly doesn't match. It's like it's perfectly not matching.
Okay. Well, I should watch this.
You really should watch Danger 5. I can only attest for the first season, but Conquer Beard. Thank you for subscribing. We very much appreciate it. Danger 5. For someone asking what the title is. It's very good.
Danger Mouse.
Danger Mouse. That is a cartoon, also a hip-hop producer. Not to be confused with Mighty Mouse, which is just a cartoon, or Modest Mouse, which is just a band. Also not to be confused with the House of Mouse, which is a series of Mickey Mouse cartoons.
Really?
I'm just talking.
These are the things that are coming into your head.
I'm answering people's questions.
Put me through to 663.
Yes, I'll connect.
Telegon, I know absolutely nothing about Top Gear or Jeremy Clarkson.
Where are you now?
What?
Jeremy Clarkson
What?
is a host of a British car show called Top Gear.
I'm familiar with the title of the show.
Yep. Apparently, he did something on the show or outside of the show that was controversial, and so BBC decided to fire him.
Good. Fuck 'em.
Yeah, or whatever. It doesn't matter. Guess what? He had a boss, and the boss didn't like what he did, so he got fired.
Are people upset? Do they think it's unfair or something?
Yeah.
I know nothing about this.
That's all I know is he said something or did something, either on the show or not on the show. I don't know.
That thing happened, and a guy got fired.
And a guy got
because of it.
fired. People get fired all the time. So that's all. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing matters at all. Ever.
Nothing matters ever.
Oh, I did see that. Did you see Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor?
Oh, it's like a promo shot, right? I saw it. I didn't know if it was real or not. It was like, this looks like someone photoshopped him bald.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know what it looked like? Jesse Eisenberg bald.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't care. That movie's gonna suck.
Of course it is.
We need to stop it, everyone. Listen
Yeah.
to me. I'm looking at the microphone because this is really important. You need to stop giving a fuck about Man of Steel. If you stop talking about it, if you stop clicking on the websites that show these pictures, then the websites will stop posting the pictures because they're not getting ad revenue because people aren't clicking on it. And if they stop posting the pictures, people will stop caring about Man of Steel, which you should do. You should not care about it. Stop it. Stop it. Everything's fuck.
Lots of people do care, though. Lots of people like that Man of Steel movie.
Fuck 'em.
Makes no sense.
Makes no sense. Oh, apparently this Jeremy Clarkson guy punched someone. He punched his producer. Okay, then if that's true, then sure, I could see why not. I wouldn't want someone working for me who punched me.
Yeah,
That's true, yeah.
It's cool yet understandable that he got fired.
Yeah. Master Kenobi 007. Thank you for subscribing for the past 10 months. We very much appreciate it. What pictures should I be clicking on? Right, well, this is the thing. This is a concept in...
Naked ladies.
Naked ladies, that's a great thing.
You can find that on the internet
Yeah.
somewhere.
Or naked dudes if you want to see naked dudes. That's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever you want. Anything naked that you want to click on. Go ahead.
Just not naked Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor.
That would be weird. There's a concept in free market capitalism called the dollar vote, right? Which is by paying for something, you are essentially voting for that thing to exist, right? And the same concept holds true on the internet. When you give someone your view, when you click on something, you are voting to support that thing. And this is the thing. The more we talk about it, the more free advertisement they get, the more hype that is generated for Man of Steel. or Dawn of Justice.
Is that the name of the movie?
Man of Steel, Dawn of Justice?
Is that the name of the movie?
Yes.
Man of Steel, Dawn of Justice?
Man of Steel,
That's
Dawn
so
of Justice.
awkward.
Yes.
That's a horrible
Or maybe
title.
maybe it's just called Dawn of Justice.
Okay. That's better.
I thought it was just called Batman versus Superman.
Oh, maybe
They
it's
might as
called
well
Batman.
just call it that.
It's
That's all anyone cares about, right?
Right.
They should call it Batman,
Batman
versus
versus
Superman
Superman.
versus Aquaman versus Wonder Woman versus Lex Luthor versus... Who else is in it?
Versus, we want to be a cinematic universe too!
That should be the name of the movie.
We'll do that thing that made money ourselves! I want $1 billion!
Michelle 87. Thank you for subscribing for the past 7 months now. We very much appreciate it.
People are saying it is Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice.
Yeah.
That's still an awkward title. Just call it Batman versus Superman.
No, I think. Well, I guess that's to the point.
Yeah.
I guess that's.
But Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice makes it sound like a sequel.
It is, right? It's
Well, but it's a
technically
sequel to Man of Steel.
Man of Steel.
Man of Steel,
Right.
Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice. That's the title.
Right. Because technically, it's a Superman movie that Batman is in,
Sure.
but they want to be sneaky about it. So it's like they want to do the things that Marvel does, but they don't know. Like they're not doing them as well. They're not
Well, they're
following
not building
the lead.
up to it. I mean,
Right?
we finally had a hit with Man of Steel, so let's just rush right into every other character showing up in the next movie.
Where it's like you have the individual movies, and then you have the Dawn of Justice.
No, you gotta jump on it immediately. See, you know what Marvel's doing?
Yeah.
We want the same results, but we don't want to put in all that time.
It's because we know that.
Multiple movies, that's a lot of work.
We know that we know that everyone's going to be rushing out these superhero movies, and so the fad is going to die out soon. So we should rush out more superhero movies.
So you want this frame, don't you?
Maybe.
Even if you're wrong.
Man of Steel: Dawn of the Policy of No
Sure is.
Refunds.
The commander.
You think I'll tell?
Ooh, I kind of like that one better. Man of Steel, also Batman. Muscle hedonist. That's a good name. I like that.
Doth marketability.
Right?
Good job, Dingo.
Are you all right?
His ears are tiny in this one. Have you seen his tiny ears?
Yeah,
Oh.
I like the look of the costume.
Yeah.
I'll say that. I'm not just gonna be completely negative. Although I
sure.
kind of want to be.
No, it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll look fine. I'm sure Affleck will do great. I like
Is
Affleck.
Batman flatten Superman in 2 seconds? Is the movie like really short?
Do you mean other way around? Superman flat.
Oh yeah.
I do.
Well,
I do
not the
it,
way
yeah.
they write Batman.
Right.
Batman just beats everybody because he's Batman. Ask a Batman fan.
Right. Okay. By the way, are we putting money down that Batman is going to get into like a giant Iron Man type contraption?
Oh yeah, certainly.
Because that is his default, like fight Superman in a giant robot.
Oh yeah, that happens in Frank Miller, right? Doesn't
Yeah.
he wear some sort of suit?
Yeah.
I haven't read that in a long time.
Which he never uses except when he's fighting Superman.
Right.
Even though that would really come in handy.
Like for every
It's-
other
yeah,
situation.
it's overkill in any other situation.
Yes, it would make the encounter end quickly. That's all we got. That's the whole stream.
Sorry, I fell asleep
We're
for a
done.
minute there.
We're done.
Good night, folks.
Thanks for coming out. We really appreciate it. Thanks to all the new subscribers. Thanks to all the old subscribers. Jack, please tell Rich. Almost no one knows about this trick in this game. But if you press R3 or L3 while ADA is talking to you, while Ada is talking to you in game, Dingo
That's the main character.
will
Okay.
say positive or negative things back to her. It's really cool.
It is. It actually is really neat.
Oh, okay.
Like we're being overwhelmed. She says, we're being, enemies are coming in for the raid. Reinforcements showing up. You can either be like, oh no, we're in trouble with the
Yeah.
negative response, or I can take care of it with the positive response.
And does that affect gameplay, or is it just like
It's a cute little thing. It's like you have these L3 and R3 buttons, and it's like, well, why the fuck don't we use them? There's one gameplay thing with these. A little bit later in the game, there's a spot where like the computer, Ada's the computer in the robot. So
Okay.
estimated battle time is 90 seconds, and if you hit the positive response, you're like, I can do better than that. And then a little timer pops up on the screen,
Oh.
and if you beat the time, you get a little special hidden item.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
neat.
Other than that, there's no gameplay effect to it. It's just neat.
Okay.
Ending training.
No, I think an RLM cooking show will be really boring.
We've actually talked about doing that. This is a joke. It'd be like the Weber Cooks, those videos.
Oh, sure.
Destruction of cellar.
They'll all just be like opening cans and putting things on plates,
Right.
and then putting them in the microwave.
Approaching. Long distance support type. Mummy head.
This is a sandwich. It's peanut butter and Nutella.
Raptor destroyed.
The first thing you have to do, take a slice of bread, cover it evenly and thickly with peanut butter. Now you can use the same knife, but then you will get a little bit of peanut butter in your Nutella jar. But that's fine, because mostly you're eating peanut butter and Nutella anyway. Dip it in the Nutella. Again, spread it evenly, nice thick layer. Put the two halves together and enjoy.
There's a show. There's an episode right there.
Make it happen.
Let's do it.
It's happening. We're
It's
filming.
coming out tomorrow.
You guys didn't know. We're filming it right now.
Yeah.
Enemy destroyed.
No internet producer has ever had a good cooking show. No, I've seen I've seen one episode and I know it's very popular. There is a YouTube cooking show called the Nerdy Nummies.
That's a horrible title.
It's a very energetic young lady, and it's sickening as a grown ass man to watch her because she's just so happy and like making adorable things, and it's like, shut up already. But I do. I hate it, and I just hate it because I'm a cynical old man. But I know it's
Why are you so happy about food?
right. Oh, so you made a cake that looks like Kirby. Lottie fucking da. Oh, you made a cake that has rainbow layers, so it's pretty when you cut into it. Fuck you. But I know it's popular amongst younger viewers because it's a super happy lady making video game themed desserts.
Oh, okay.
I don't always hate cute things, but like it's when they're excessively sweet. I'm usually a pretty positive person, but even I have my limits.
Yeah. Is it like, does it feel phony? Is that the...
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe.
I'll never know because I'll never watch it.
There you go. Oh, what does that line mean? What's the circle around?
That's your radar, basically. It shows you where enemies are, how close they are.
Oh, okay.
Fuck. I'm not really. This sucks.
Oh, yeah, someone's keeping track of all the things I haven't seen that I've mentioned tonight that I haven't seen.
Oh.
Steven Seagal movies, this internet show, whatever else we were talking about earlier.
No, and it's not like excessive niceness makes me upset. It's just fuck. It's just fuck. Like sometimes you just want to say fuck.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Very true.
No, and I'm sure she's being a good performer. Like, you know, she knows she has to put on a show, and I'm like, I get it. And maybe she is. She's just super happy. She cooks for YouTube and gets millions of views, and so she's the happiest person in the world. Good for her. Good for her.
Oh, someone's asking about, well, they say the Dennis Quaid. They mean Randy Quaid. Have you heard about the Randy Quaid sex tape?
I've seen it.
You've seen it?
Of course.
Not the clip that went viral, like an actual sex tape
Oh.
with him and his wife and a constantly barking dog. There's no way.
Not the one where he's wearing the Rupert Murdoch mask?
No. I think the reason he made the full sex tape is because that clip was so popular.
Oh.
But no, it's like explicit sex video with Randy Quaid looking like a homeless man
Why?
for attention and because they're both mentally ill.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no, that Rupert Murdoch clip. Is that what it was, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I watched that, and like people were talking about how like crazy and funny it is. I was just like, this just makes me sad. So, well, there's no way I will ever watch a Randy Quaid sex tape. No way.
Not even the sheer curiosity of it.
No.
No.
I have my limits.
You never looked at Randy Quaid and wondered how big his penis is?
You know what I can honestly say? I never have thought that in my entire life.
And you already know because you can just watch Christmas Vacation, and that's one of a visual gag in it is his pants are so tight that you can.
In Christmas Vacation?
Yeah.
What is this? I know he wears the shirt that's so tight you can see the dicky underneath
Right.
it. Is it that same scene?
It's no, I want to say it's like it's just throughout. Like his pants are tight, you can see his dick bulge, and that's why later. Remember the wife is calling the police, and she says it's a large, bulging man.
Oh.
It's because you can see his dick. I look
never noticed that.
Apparently, I look at his dick.
You're just
It's
looking at
fine.
his crotch.
I look at people's dicks, and that's
All
just
right.
what I do. Apparently, I've also seen Christmas Vacation 1,000 times.
Okay.
And so that is a holiday staple.
Oh, sure.
So.
That was the commander of Bahram, Colonel Noman.
Jack, why do you notice this?
Right? It's because.
Resonance? It is a new business.
Because it's bulging. Also, for the person who asked, sorry, it scrolled up and I can't see anymore. They wanted to know, Rich, if we were going to give Dark Souls another try after playing a little bit of Bloodborne.
Yeah, I never said I hated Dark Souls. We played it one night. It was playing it while streaming and getting bad advice. And It was just a wacky stream.
We've talked about this before.
That wasn't a judgment on the game.
No. But what I can say is the little bit of Bloodborne that I've played so far does make me interested in playing more Dark Souls.
Yes, that is true.
Yes. Jack confirmed for Dick Noticer. 100% true.
Okay.
Give that orbital frame back.
I don't know if I've ever seen Labyrinth.
Really?
Apparently Bowie's got a bulge in it.
Oh, Jesus. That one I didn't notice. That's impossible not to notice.
Codpiece?
It's hard to say. I'm assuming it's something codpiece.
Sure.
You've never seen Labyrinth?
Maybe like
Watch
a
it with
long
your
time
kids.
ago.
It's great.
Legend I watched when I was younger, definitely.
Yeah, Legend's not so great. Great makeup.
Great makeup.
Tim Curry in that movie looks fantastic.
But yeah, no, you know what? I don't know if I've ever seen Labyrinth.
Wow. Watch it with your kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. I grew up with that movie. It's wonderful.
Alright.
Lots of great creatures in it.
And David Bowie's dick.
And David Bowie's dick.
Great. Ooh, pardon. When I was a kid, I was watching. This is I can't read your name. When I was a kid, I was watching Labyrinth with my grandma, and my grandmother asked me what it was, and I said David Bowie is king of the fairies, and she started crying.
He's not king of the fairies. He's the goblin king.
First of all, get it right, you dumbass kid.
I know the technical definition of fairy folk and just the mystical, magical creatures, and so in a way, it's still true.
Yeah.
Yeah, king of the goblins, same thing as king as the fairies. Same thing.
There you go.
Same thing.
Okay.
And you know what? I bet David Bowie would be king of the fairies.
Absolutely.
He's king of everything, by the way.
David Bowie's awesome.
Yeah. Maul Ratkull. Thank you for subscribing. We very much appreciate these past 6 months.
Are you saying that David Bowie is too much man for any gender?
I'm saying there are very few people in this situation. David Bowie one, Prince is another, where they had the pants party and everyone was invited, but everybody fucking showed up. I mean, that's just how it works. Was the tomb really honestly worse than the item?
Yes.
Yes.
Been on vacation.
You don't realize how boring the tomb is. I mean, a lot of people just talking on the phones. And
Yeah.
there's a few different locations. But they're just on the phone. And they're talking about things. And then they're on the phone. And then they meet up and then they talk about things. And then they're on the phone.
Yep.
That is the worst movie. The worst kind of movie. Nothing but exposition about an Egyptian mummy princess.
Whereas,
We
like,
talk about it a lot.
the
talk
item
about it.
was art school garbage, but I want to say there was genuine, like, effort behind it.
We were engaged by the hate.
Yes.
There was nothing to be engaged by in the tomb.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were not exaggerating when we called the tomb a straight-up scam, allegedly.
The item was almost, like, normally we look for so bad it's funny.
Yeah.
The item was more, we hated it so much, it was almost in some ways enjoyable. We
least-
hated
at least
it so
you're-
much it was good.
At least it's getting some sort of passionate feeling out of you.
Right.
Oh man, and I hate that movie.
The item?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hated that guy, the director, whatever his name was. Dan
closest-
Clark, is that it?
You're doing rather
Yeah, oh
well,
yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. The closest comparison, I think, to the tomb is RoboChick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
my command.
I mean, I didn't see all the Tomb, but RoboChick was like that, where it's just like boring.
Yeah.
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 I refuse. Your fooling around almost killed me back there. It's not funny. You don't understand. You can't deceive me.
Oh,
with
also,
words like freedom and independence
I'm
anymore.
about to tweet something very special.
Do you realize how many of my comrades died back
I just
there?
realized I hadn't tweeted that we were streaming yet.
Oh, the thing.
And I'm about to tweet 2 very special somethings.
Did the chat remind you?
No, I remembered. So, get on Twitter right now.
Promise is fulfilled.
Promises fulfilled.